Canada Rubber Group moved to Bowmanville January 2012, and we moved into a facility that allowed our company to be under one roof rather than having multiple locations and buildings in our previous location. We knew that was an immediate benefit to the financial part of the company, but the other real reason was we wanted to have a culture that was under one roof. The expansion of Lake Road is another good reason that we'll have access from Bennett Road as well as Liberty. So it's just going to be the new industrial park is all the more reason for us. One of the reasons why we moved here. And I think one of the other major reasons why we moved to Bowmanville was the infrastructure. The 401 is probably 500 yards away from our front door. We have rail access right behind us, and the Deepwater Port that's at the St. Mary's location. So having the power generators with a refurbished project taking place, it's good positioning. We're going to be right beside them as a supply chain. So you do see those advantages. The community of Bowmanville, I mean, it has the combination of kind of the old and kind of the youth that is another main attractor. I think we had 10 employees that worked in Bowmanville. They're nice and close now to their work. We just like it here.
7 or 8 years ago, Algoma realized that they had to move to a brand new facility and move into the 21st century with technology within their packing facility. We looked around, and Clarington was an obvious choice. There was a large land base available at affordable pricing, and so the move was sort of a no-brainer to come here. The facility that we located at has great access from number 2 highway and right onto the 401, and with the just-in-time delivery that we have to have for our customers, it made it easy for us to get our trucks out onto the road and to our customer in a timely manner. What we didn't realize when we decided to come here was just how easy the town would be to work with as far as the planning and the building department. They welcomed us here, and they assisted us in a great manner to move our building forward, and they've been very helpful ever since. Another great benefit that we didn't realize when we came here was that a lot of our employees used to live in Oshawa and Whitby, and when we moved over here, after a few months, they realized, boy, it's a lot more economical to move into the Bowmanville-Newcastle area. So almost all of our employees have relocated here, which made their life much nicer by a shorter commute, and they have a more of affordable housing here in this area, which I think a lot of people don't realize how affordable it is. And the last and not insignificant point that I'd like to make is that we have a farm market here, and our old market was very close to a large urban center, and this is right in the middle of the country. And yet after we moved here, we're doing as much business now as we were before, and even has grown above the old facility that we had. It's because the community has welcomed us and sort of embraced the Algoma Gourmet Market as sort of their own, and we've had a great response. So Clarington is an awesome place to do business, and we look forward to continuing to expand.
Hi, I'm Brenda from Greeley. I'm the Vice President. We do quality inspection for various different automotive suppliers in the area. The benefits of us having our business in Clarington really is the sense of the small community feel, even though it is a very large community now. Our team are very dedicated, which I find part and parcel of the reason of the small community, and they really make a big effort to make Greeley successful. Without their dedication, we certainly wouldn't be as successful as we are. We have over 160 employees now. So the other benefits, of course, is the proximity to the 401, and the 407 is coming in the next 2 to 3 years, which will be a huge benefit as well to our industry and to our suppliers and customers.
We've been very fortunate here at Sunspace to experience some significant growth, but with that growth comes challenges. Space for us was one challenge that we had to overcome. Originally starting in Curtis in the west end of Clarington, felt it was a good place to run our business, but needed more space, a significant amount of space. So we looked inside Clarington, outside Clarington. and found a location to the east of Clarington in Newcastle that gave us a number of benefits. One of that was easy access to the 401. With the business that we run, we are wide-based in North America. We have a dealer network that we supply to. So being in Toronto was not necessarily a requirement that we had. The close proximity to the 401 allows easy access for our trucks, easy access for our employees, and also the retail customer that we look after in this area. It also gives us good exposure from that perspective. Sunspace was lucky enough in 2006 to find a building that was 3 times the size of the building that we were currently in. One of the major attractions was the cost of the space, both in the taxes and the initial capital investment that we had to make. It made it very desirable to stay in the Clarington area.
Being here for the last 15 years and developing our business here within Clarington has been key for us. We've developed several networking possibilities and grown our relationships with local contractors and builders, and not only the clients that rely on us to supply them and their sites, we also rely closely on local businesses that actually help our operation succeed on a daily basis. We're centrally located between Toronto and also Kingston because we're so close to the 401. If we want to supply any job sites within the GTA or Toronto vicinity, we're looking at about 30 minutes to maybe 45 minutes tops to get to where we need to go. But also, if we want to go east towards the Kingston direction, we're also very close to the 401 to head that way as well. Just a few minutes down the 401, we have the extension for the 115/35 highway, which will take us north into Peterborough and up towards Highway 7, which gets us out to job sites just north of us as well. Clarington has been very good to us. We have a good working relationship with Clarington Building Department as well. We deal with them on a daily basis. We're submitting engineered drawings, and they treat us very fairly.
One of the biggest reasons why we chose Clarington to open up Joey's World Family Indoor Playground was the research that we had conducted, which determined that because of the census in 2011, the numbers of young families that were moving out to Clarington really superseded anything else. So market research indicated with demographics and projections for 2016 that the need was there for a family entertainment playground, indoors that is. We were able to succeed in purchasing a building here in the South Bowmanville Industrial Park and working with the city, which was great. One of the first steps we took was to go to the Clarington Board of Trade and facilitate some partnerships, which allowed us to go to City Hall, to introduce ourselves, explain the process in opening up a business. And we were basically led by the hand. It was very inviting to have from city planners to the individuals that basically were examining all the permits, from structural to change of use, which were very important. But I'll tell you, one of the biggest things was the support that received from the city. And that really facilitated in a very successful business. Now we are in our 9th month, and we still continue to work with councilwomen, councilmen, Clarington Board of Trade, and including the Mayor's Office to help us grow the business even more. To not just to draw from Clarington, draw from Durham, but basically to draw all the way from the Peel region, from Toronto to York, and also get our friends to the east of us here to Joey's World.